I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Welcome back to the Quarter Mile Podcast. I am one of your hosts, CJ Walton, with the founder, the creator, the master, Mr. Drew Davis.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Drew Davis.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Back in the house, ready to review some kick butt and review movies, and I'm all out of butts.
And I'm so excited because we got my baby, my love bug, the man, one of the men who brought me into le comedy world, the many rumors that people have talked about. And here he is right now, Mr. Brad Pendergrass.
Oh, who, me?
Yes,
What's
yeah. So many
to see you,
rumors, so many
Yes,
about me and
yes.
this man, so many.
Well,
Tell us, what's up, man? Tell us about you. And, the podcast tradition is tell us, since we're reviewing the movie The Plane today. So
Who?
we
You.
are.
Me?
We all are. So tell us.
All doing it.
Yeah, we're all gonna talk about it. But
Okay.
feel free to tell us about yourself, and then also tell us about your relationship with either or The Plane, the movie,
Right.
or if you really want to take us there, tell us about your relationship with Fast and Furious.
Do you have a relationship with Fast and
I don't have I've never watched any Fast or Furious.
Okay.
I did watch the American Dad episode where they made fun of Fast and Furious.
I need to watch that one. I'm sure I'd love it.
I don't think you'd like it, but it's pretty rough. But
I forgot about that episode.
I didn't even know. I don't watch American Dad. I liked Family Guy too much. I was like, this isn't.
I think
Family Guy.
American Dad is superior.
I mean, I'm on both of them. So, but I
Yeah.
did forget about that episode.
But I'm one of those fans though that I accept and appreciate all the making fun of it because I'm like they're wrong.
Okay,
They're not
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, and other than that, I've never seen Plane before. That's not important. What's important is CJ generally likes to have a snack, because I'm a big fan of the show.
Yes.
She likes sweet treats, so I was like, I'm gonna go get my girl CJ some sweet treats. And here's the problem: I went to Five Daughters Bakery, and well, here's the thing: these are like fancy cronut donut kind of donuts,
Yeah.
right? But
They're huge.
I forgot CJ has a nut allergy. Well, I didn't forget CJ had a nut allergy. I forgot that cocoa nuts are nuts, even though it's right there.
I wouldn't have remembered that either.
I don't think of them as nuts. I think of them as just gross food.
So you got her 6 donuts she can't eat.
I got apparently 6 donuts because there's a coconut one in there, and I don't know if it's infecting the rest with its
All
air.
I know is I don't know if you guys can see this.
That's
Oh yeah, this is something for our YouTube watchers.
Oh my
or
God!
You want to check it out?
Shots
So,
out to
yeah.
Brad.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if that's
Brad for
safe.
trying to kill CJ.
Well, but then I thought,
Wow, they're beautiful.
if I pull out an EpiPen and save her life,
You would be the man that saved her life.
first of all, it's a flex to be able to afford a fucking EpiPen.
I mean, I don't know if people know. Shots out, you got those. 'Cause
Awesome.
Those are, but and I feel bad because I fucking blew it and I don't have anything CJ. Except I do because
Look at him.
then
Back
I
up
went to
galore.
the cupcake collection. Yeah, and I was like,
It's the church,
and I know you love Anna's cupcakes and all that.
Yeah.
It's
not
like,
the new one.
oh, the lemonberry,
You were able to get the lemon berry.
limited edition lemonberry. Yeah, I got it. I know people.
He's got the hookups.
Yeah,
Is this the gingerbread?
that's the sweet potato.
Is this the?
That's the number one seller, sweet
Make me
potato.
cry because this was my grandmother's before she God rest her soul.
Oh,
This was her favorite thing, Drew and Brad, was to have a sweet potato cupcake and a warm glass of milk.
well, there you go.
Like that was
It's beautiful.
You know what? That's a good combo.
yeah, that was what she would
Yeah.
do before bed. I would take
Yeah.
those down to Chattanooga.
Well, there you go.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
Of course.
you, sir.
Yeah, you know.
I mean,
I'm
I know
sorry.
it was more.
I'm sorry, I knew I was gonna do that. I'm sorry, thank you.
I was actually about to eat and figured since you're running the episode.
We can just pause for 10 minutes if you
This is
guys.
happening.
And they knew out there in audience land that CJ was gonna take a bite of that cupcake.
Oh, absolutely.
They knew that.
Cool.
It's fine.
I knew that. I have to hide those.
Mm.
Well, we're finna get into it. Is this the movie I picked, or was this one?
This was your movie. This is the plane, or I guess it's just called Plane.
It's just called Plane.
Plane without the snakes.
Yes,
Plain old
Plane
plane.
without the snake.
Yeah.
And well, the reason I chose it is because one, it's Gerard Butler and Mike Coulter,
Yes.
and two, I was just like, I remembered it when it came out.
Mhm.
And I was like, I just wanted to kind of go back and see if it was what I thought it was. And it was. It was just a real good throwback to like a good 1990s action.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was 2023. wasn't it?
2023. But didn't it put you in the 90s?
A little bit. I liked it because it. I mean, we've talked about this with the older movies that we review. You know, it's a simple plot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? They're on a plane. They crash on an island, and they're trying to get home. There's no galaxy
Yeah.
saving.
I liked it. And the reason I liked it is because it was enough action for me that didn't make me want to look away.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, they hired actual Navy SEALs to show them how to do like the
I
action.
did know that, but that wasn't going to be a fun
Yeah.
fact, but I was just going to say that. But
That
yeah.
kind of made sense to me after watching it, because I was like, yeah, they did look a little bit more
They
official.
certainly didn't hire a pilot to tell them anything about.
Gerard, I think, didn't he? I mean, because Jean Paul, it was a French director who did this. And surprisingly, they did not shoot this in the Philippines. They shot this in Puerto Rico.
Huh.
They shot this,
Yeah.
They shot this in Puerto Rico.
On a real island, but fake somehow too. They didn't want to
Yeah.
offend
They didn't want to offend
real
the-
people. 'cause
Right.
God
Yes.
forbid
Well,
we act like a real
They
country.
did offend the Philippines. Like
Yeah,
they took
but-
this movie out
right.
of circulation or whatever.
Right.
That's
It's like, how
okay, yeah,
dare you
I read
suggest-
that, but let's talk about this cast really quick. So in the cast we had
While you do that, give me a sec.
Go ahead, baby. So in the cast we had Gerard Butler, of course, our Scottish guy. We had
I
Mike
really like
Coulter.
Gerard.
Who doesn't like
he's
Gerard Butler? Like, he's good in anything that he does. ¿Qué pasó? What is this?
Oh, nothing. Just something to wash down your.
My cupcake?
Yeah, go ahead with your.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going.
Brad's for our listeners. Brad has brought some champagne.
We got the ultimate. I'm being wooed. We got the ultimate Mike Coulter. Y'all know him, Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. Yes, I was gonna see. Did you watch Luke Cage back?
Of course.
I love. He was. That's probably the main thing that I know him from.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Woo! There it is.
Father. Tony Goodwin, Yosin, and we had I think Liam Neeson was in this too, correct?
No.
I think so. No.
For some reason, I feel like he should have.
No. You're right though. At any point he should have come in and like, I'll get you out of here.
I'll get you out of here. Lily Krug, Danielle Pineda, Paul. Oh, I love Paul Ben Victor. He's been in a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tell you who he is.
Yeah, I was like, I'm bad with actor names.
You want orange juice?
Yes. Let's mimosa it up.
Look at that.
So he was in The Wire, Irishman, True Detective,
Okay.
Nobody Wants This. You've seen him and you just don't realize.
Right.
But I knew him from The Wire.
Sorry,
So-
Joe. I only brought two.
Yeah, I know. I see. You only brought two, but it's okay because I
no,
got the cupcake.
I mean, feel free to hang out.
yeah,
only-
Stay if you want.
I know that's a party for two.
No.
Listen,
We're celebrating Plane, and
I'm
that's
perfect. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is just. I feel like you're the
You guys are
stewardess.
in
yeah.
first class, and I'm.
Yeah, you're in coach.
And speaking of which, let's talk about that cabin. Like, okay, this was shot in 2023, so this was like right after COVID. So, like, is that why that many people weren't on the plane?
It was the least populated plane ever in the history
Right.
of the fucking universe.
And
They would not have taken off with that.
Yeah.
Especially if they're like
That's what I'm saying.
budget, like they're trying. The whole point is the corporate chills, like, go through the storm.
Yeah.
We're going to save $20 if you, so they wouldn't.
They limited the people because of COVID, because I think it was filmed around COVID. Maybe, but also their cheap fix is like it's a New Year's
It's
Eve.
New Year's
flight.
Eve, so nobody's
Yeah.
traveling. Sure.
Everyone hold that a little closer.
Okay, sorry.
Is it me, or are more movies coming out in January? Like action movies? Or they start coming out in January?
Maybe. Why is January the action movie month?
I've seen when I looked into it, a lot of people bring up that it was in January. Like that's the time to where you dump shitty movies, sort of.
Oh, it's
Kind of.
beginning of the year, so go ahead and get the.
Yes, I don't know what
Would
the
you
point of
consider
that
this
is.
a shitty movie though?
You picked it, right?
Oh.
I love this fucking movie. There's so much. I don't even know where to begin. What I love most about it,
Get into this in a minute.
I do have a review here.
A review.
I do. All right.
Oh, well, before you say the review, this was my main takeaway from this movie, and
I wanna hear it.
Always wear your seatbelts. Did you see
Oh,
how
yeah.
quick those guys died?
Okay.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
My main takeaway was make sure you're on plane with a murderer.
Always.
Always. I call ahead and I ask, you got anyone who murdered someone? And if they say no, I'm like, I'm changing my vacation.
Changing my plane.
Unless you're leaving Florida, then you don't have to ask.
You
You're
don't
like,
have
it's
to ask.
fine.
because that's
Probably
given.
3 of them.
It's given. Or Mecca. Anywho.
Plane is a fictional action thriller written by Charles Cumming and J.P. Davis. No relation to Drew Davis.
No relation.
Nashville comedian and podcast best known as co-host to the lovely and talented C.J. Walton.
So he's no kin. J.P. Davis and Drew Davis are
No, they're not.
Got it.
Starring Gerard Butler
Gerard Butler.
as a pilot who must team up with dangerous passenger Mike Colton to save the crew and passengers after a forced landing into war-torn region. Hailed as visually stunning, much like C.J. Walton, who is unquestionably the most stunningly beautiful woman ever to grace the multiverse.
Love that.
All of them. Music by Marco Beltrami and Marcus Trump with 2 T's. Original motion picture soundtrack is an intense, compelling delight to the ears, yet utterly pales in comparison to the angelic voice of C.J. Walton, whose laughter invokes images of final shimmering beams of sunset dancing on the rippling water on a warm southern night. To hear her speak a word is certainly the envy of choirs of heaven. Breathtaking, flawless, powerful, genuine in her kindness, empathy, and generosity. No words in this or any other language approach the description of CJ. My dearest love, my heart, my everything, always and forever. The rest of this review just seems to be the lyrics to You Don't Know Me by Ray Charles. Since I'm not a singer, I'm like, oh, you give your hand to me.
What the?
And then you say hello. And I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so. And anyone can tell. You think you know me well. But you don't know.
This is how you get on the Quarter Mile podcast.
This is what you do. You gotta
No,
see.
you don't know
Man, we're
the
not done
one.
yet.
He said we're not done
I
yet.
dreams of you at night. And longs to kiss your lips.
Never knew you could sing.
And longs to hold you tight. I can't.
He said, but can he?
To you, I'm just a friend. I'm certain this is all. I don't have copyright for any of this.
No, none of
This
this.
is all gonna.
No, it's. I love it.
Anyway, check out Plane. It's currently streaming on Prime, but you have to pay $3.79 to watch it, even though you're already paying for Prime.
Or DM me and I'll send you a link. To watch it.
Yeah, I don't like the link. Anyway,
But it's a worthy $3.79.
Did you say is it worth $3.79? Is that
Yeah.
what's the question?
Is it worth it?
You get it for 48 hours.
Yeah, I guess.
48 hours.
I'm gonna level with you. I had to watch it twice because I know you found it compelling, but I was just looking at my phone.
No. I didn't say I found it compelling. I liked it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I was okay with this movie. I think that they cast the right people
Yeah.
in the movie.
I was real worried. I wanted to watch it twice to be knowledgeable about it until I listened to the episode where you guys didn't even watch the same fucking movie.
Right. Yeah. Dude,
You
that's
watched
true.
The Saint and you watched like.
I also
We
watched the
watched
same.
the same, but we watched it in 2 different decades.
Yeah.
It was
And-
the same.
I know.
And did you listen to the whole episode? Because I think we did a pretty good job
I think we
considering
did
we were
great.
both half
I
prepared.
think
That's one of our
that's-
better episodes.
That's showmanship. That's the show must go on, and I was very proud of you. But it was the funniest episode because every jumping off point is like, oh, well, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely, yeah.
Took $25 million to make. How much do you think it grossed? We love to do this.
Oh, it made $25 million. I don't have a lot of faith.
I think she
I don't.
cost 25.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the budget was $25 million.
I'm gonna say I don't have a lot of faith in this movie.
Estimated.
I'm gonna estimate that it made $50 million.
Okay. The opening weekend was 10 mil, 265.
Okay.
Gross US and Canada was 32. What do you think gross worldwide was outside of US and Canada?
What do you think?
Well, now that you mentioned COVID, were people going out? I don't know. No.
Well, this movie came out
so okay
in 2023, I think. So
yeah, another 50 maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, so he's saying it's close to 60, 70 mil. I'm gonna I'll go ahead and say 75. I'll raise
You
it.
both are correct. You're just 1 mil off. It's 74. Really cool, fun notes about it though. That The inspiration of the film, of course, was from a book based off of Charles Cumming and J.P. Davis. The novel was inspired by a real life accident in 2015 when a British Airways flight from London to Dubai was diverted to a military base in Oman due to fire on board. So it's kind of like a fun thing.
Yeah.
It was shot in Puerto Rico in 2019, right before COVID. Let's get into some of these reviews.
They're not going to top Brad's review of the movie.
Speaking of which, I got you a gift. I know you love music, so I got you.
Oh my God.
It's Beyonce's worst album
I agree.
on vinyl. It's
Is this her country album?
Cowboy Carter. You have a record player?
I do.
Okay. Oh, nice.
All right.
Well, he does.
Oh. Right.
She's gonna love this with her man. What a good couple's gift you got him.
Oh my gosh.
Just eating donuts, polishing off a bottle of wine. Put on Cowboy. Anyway, you were saying something about this movie.
We were about to read the reviews, but I was gonna. I made
Are there other reviews.
Well, and but I was just gonna prepare everyone that they're not going to be nearly as good as Brad's review.
That was just a declaration of love.
There we go. We'll leave it up here for listen, everyone. If you're literally listening to this is a watch episode. We have a lot of things that will.
No, don't watch. I think for a second my shirt came up, and I'm like, I don't know.
We'll do anything for more views.
All right.
Okay, so here are the worst. We're going to do the worst movie reviews today of this.
Love it.
You want to do that? All right.
Let's hear it.
So Roger Ebert's site delivered one of the most critting critiques, dismissing it with the dumb title. The most memorable thing about it isn't the artistic statement. It's an alibi.
Fair.
Nerds of Color absolutely eviscerated the film, calling it just plain offensive and describing it as horribly offensive and simply put, bad. They were particularly upset about the film's problematic elements. Oh, something that you almost said. Beyond just poor execution. Rotten Tomato critiques weren't kind either. With one reviewer noting that even by Butler's B-list standards, this is borderline inept. Everything is surface level. There is no depth. It's filled with subplot and complain about the worst customer service associated in movie history or moronic side characters with a couple of extra cheesy moments. IMDb Movie Meister reviews deliver perhaps the most damning assessment by calling it aggressively mediocre. Plane is one of those films that's kind of hard to talk about because it just sits right on the edge of mediocre. It's not exactly the most memorable film, but it's not really bad enough to resonate that way either.
I do feel like they spelled plane in plane.
Because as soon as they got on the plane, like 30 minutes later, it was trouble.
They're barely on the fucking plane.
The plane.
It's not about a plane.
It should be called Island.
Yeah.
Or not Philippines.
It's like if Reservoir Dogs was called A Car.
Right.
Nothing to do with it.
Okay, and here's some good reviews.
Okay.
Solid 4 stars for Plane. The movie turned out to be a much better experience than I anticipated. Honestly, I had to put off watching it because I assumed it would be another forgettable formulaic action fic, but I was pleasantly surprised. And one more. Here's a good one.
Okay.
In these days of film, based primarily on special effects and superhero bravado, this movie reverts back to its smooth storytelling while still building the suspense. A lot is going on, but the pace is smooth enough for the viewer to take it all in. Must see on a big screen to get the fullest experience.
Okay.
Go ahead.
First of all, with all those bad movie reviews, do you remember in grade school when like everyone in the class was making fun of like the sad kind of pathetic kid and you felt the need to step in?
Right.
Like that's how I felt. Well, I mean, it's not that I 100% disagreed with those mean reviews, but it's like, I just want to stop messing with Plane. He's been through enough.
I'm flat out pretending to like it because CJ picked it.
Of course, absolutely.
It's I don't know. I mean, I don't see. Is the problematic thing is that they offended the people of the island, even though it was sort of like, because I feel like they were very like it was a very diverse. Everyone on the plane was like a different.
The issue was they didn't like how the Philippine like pirates or the people in the Filipinos were represented, and then what they also didn't like was like the people on the island like covered for them, and so it's like to that I just want to say this is a movie. There has to be antagonists.
Sure.
They were hard antagonists.
Right. They were very mean. They were very mean. They were,
right. Like why exactly?
They were like these innocent plain people did not deserve the harsh. I think it was like they wanted money, but like
But they killed everybody. They kept just blowing
Yeah, they
heads
just kept
off.
blowing
and
heads
shit.
off and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and that was, I just could not figure out like what ticked them off. Was it them landing in their
I think
on
they
their
just-
island? Was it because how did they even know that they were dismissing them or disrespecting them? Did I miss that
I
part?
feel like it was more. This is a lawless place.
Yeah.
This is the fucking wasteland. And
Yeah, you
this is
don't
like
come here, yeah.
I'm a warlord. What I say goes.
And these people
you know,
were coming from like first world countries.
right, and fuck them.
Yeah, and
we
so
get
they
some
they
money.
clearly have money.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I mean, technically, when the mercenaries came in, they did bring a lot of money. So had they,
Man,
Bag
they
of
bought a
money.
bag of money.
yeah, Luke Cage got that money though. He
did.
helped himself to that.
Yeah.
But I mean, but the captain said, "I know you ain't coming back, so I'll see you later."
That was the best way to end it with his character.
All right. Can we talk about the captain for just a moment?
Absolutely.
All right, so you're a captain of a plane.
Okay.
You're flying. Turbulence hits. What's the first thing you do? Get out of your fucking seat. Leave the fucking new co-pilot to fly. Walk in the back and ask people, you need any peanuts or anything? What the
Make
fuck?
sure,
He's
just
just
want to make sure you're okay while turbulent.
there's
Yeah.
there's still turbulence. They keep reiterating, buckle up. The fucking cop takes his seatbelt off to get he's playing Wordle or some shit, and he's like, "Oh, I dropped my phone."
And then boom.
And then the not the waitress, the steward, the flight attendant's like, "Hey, you got to stay buckled." And to prove it, I'm gonna get unbuckled.
Right.
And then some other than the bald guy gets out. It's like, what the fuck is everybody doing? There's 2 dead people before they even fucking land.
And then they're like, "Oh, do I still need to put my seatbelt on, sir? Someone has died."
And like the whole point was to fly over the storm, and he just dive bombs deeper
Like,
into
oh,
the fucking
that was
storm.
it for me right there.
And they
I'm losing everything.
there's
I'm
a
losing
fucking-
everything.
At night in a storm, they find a fucking unlit. Was it lit?
It was unlit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
And
now
wasn't it wasn't didn't at the very beginning a guy came in and said, "This is the path you need to do," and he's like, "That looks a little rough. What if we do
Yeah.
this one?"
Right.
And then
because of corporate greed, he's like, "No,
Wait,
we're gonna go through
yeah, 'cause
this."
he was like, "You'll
Right.
save money if you do it this way," or
he
something. Or
did say
something.
that.
He's like, "I know, but there's a mountain in the way. Just fly through that. It'll save us
You'll be
$20
fine."
on this fucking plane that's got 14 people on it." And
Gerard got hurt while filming.
Yeah.
he got burned with acid. Didn't he?
No,
Oh.
he the plane, they built an extra hangar and they were shaking it so much that he actually
Ooh.
did hit his head like when they were doing
So that scene like with the bloody head, like that was real.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
uh
They were like, just play through.
He's Leonidas to me the whole time.
man all day.
I'm like,
I mean,
what's
I don't care. Gerard
He's whatever, like Olympus has fallen, and he's that guy. to
is
me every time I
Olympus
see him.
has fallen.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what nobody says.
I did see some interview where when he's digging in, hot wiring the plane, like he
Yeah.
knows how to fucking do that. That I
He
guess.
does.
Well, he
'Cause
cut himself, and there was like actual like plane fluid, which is basically acid, and it got like on him and shit.
Oh,
And, like,
bummer.
so he like actually got real.
He had a rough
rough time.
go out for
And
this
he
Right.
cinematic
like
masterpiece.
he was one of the producers of this, right?
I think so. I think he had a hand.
I don't know if he tells people that in public. Sometimes you just need a paycheck.
He's
Uh,
Scottish. I
Mhm.
wonder.
Was he? No, he's not really Scottish, is he? Oh, so that was like his real accent.
That's his
Yeah.
voice.
Okay, because I like Gerard Butler a lot, and what I liked about this movie,
Mm.
this part I liked about this movie was usually he's just got this like action hero kick butt, just is going to outfight every single person,
Yeah.
and he still had that a little bit. Like he was
Right.
very well trained for a American Airlines
Sure.
pilot, you know.
Yeah.
So like, but
Because he had practice punching a passenger every time.
yeah, absolutely,
Oh, every scene
yeah.
Mm.
that he had, and I think that's the reason I liked it because I honestly enjoyed the fight scene.
Yes, absolutely. But what I liked about
One
his
take.
character was,
Yeah, I heard that. Is that true?
I'm sorry, what?
That one fight scene where the guy comes out and just hits him with a wrench and they just fucking fight. That was all one shot,
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
so-
That's awesome.
which is rare.
Nice.
But what I like about his character was he was like a little bit more calmer than the action here. Like he's a dad, he's a pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, did
we-
he lose his wife?
Yeah, he lost his wife. Like
Yeah.
this was a more sensitive protagonist than the usual
Yeah.
kick butt and take names and be Gerard Butler.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Wait,
There wasn't like a
I get
ton
that.
of bravery. Like when he sees when they're in the woods and they see the fucking people getting assassinated.
Oh, that's
Like Luke Cage, he's like, hold me back, hold me back.
Right.
And it's like, well, he didn't yell out. He didn't say no. He's just like, you stopped me. He's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
No, I have to.
go if you want to fucking.
You both have guns. Yeah, you could go. But that's
And the co-pilot immediately folded. Was like, where's the captain? I don't know. He went in the woods.
somewhere over there. Yeah.
Some fucking.
He just met him. He just met him 30 minutes ago.
30. I think that was the whole thing for me. In 30 minutes, everything goes bad.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I think that's life.
Right. So that was a bad quarter mile for them.
That was a bad quarter mile.
No, instead of
Nice, Drew.
1/4 mile at a time, they're 1 minute at a time.
Right.
They have like a similar
Yeah.
line they repeat through this.
Yeah, that's true. They were like, we're just going to, I really for a second thought they were going to say it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Now, I will do this. I'm
Mhm.
going to tell you I feel like my association to this movie with Fast and Furious, I think Mike Coulter would have done great in Fast and Furious.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think
he
so.
would have been
What would we have him do in Fast and Furious?
Great in anything.
It's true.
Yeah, I was going to say anything. I think he could be a good villain in it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think he could take over. He could be Tyrese's.
No, I'm just picturing him doing any of Tyrese's lines. It's really funny to me.
Yeah, against The Rock.
Yeah, like he'd be a good
He could fight
like,
the Rock.
Yeah,
He could fight the Rock. That'd be good.
I just think him as the bad guy in Fast and Furious.
He'd be good. Well, the last season of Luke Cage, they hinted at him going through maybe an antagonist arc, and I was really liking the idea of that.
I would like.
Then we never saw it. So
No, yeah,
I'd like to see.
I could see him like in a suit with his arms folded, looking out the window, kind of a thing.
Yep, absolutely.
I would just like because he has range. I would just like to see him as a bad guy.
Well, in this one, he's a Frenchman. It's like.
What was his last name?
The director's French, so they're like, "Hey, what's the toughest?"
Let's make him a French.
The French Polynesian is the toughest.
Right, he was like Mon
but he just spoke like him. He didn't have an accent though, did he?
No, he was, I think, Canadian, which I'm imagining
he was a French Canadian.
Back, I guess, and then he went to France to hide from murder.
To hide
because apparently France has no extradition laws.
It was interesting how everyone
in Singapore, I guess.
It was interesting how everyone, once they decided to release him, was totally cool with it. No one had any question.
No one wondered who he killed.
They were like, yeah.
None of my business.
Maybe they were like, we're on an island.
I thought he was falsely accused. And that's why he went to go hide.
Well, he was like, I was young.
Right, yeah.
I think.
What did, so he.
They never said, they said it was murder.
And the one guy that knew died 10 minutes into the movie.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I just assumed that he was falsely accused or that he didn't mean to kill the guy.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah,
it was
I like that.
I mean, since then he's racked up quite a body count.
Yeah. Well, apparently he definitely killed a bunch of people on the island.
Yeah.
So this may eventually be in a season 4 for us, CJ. I think there's a sequel to this movie called Ship.
What?
They're coming out with a movie called Ship, but Gerard Butler.
You're playing with me.
No, he's not coming back.
No, but Luke Cage is.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll answer the question, what the fuck happens at the end? Because they land. Does Leonidas get back with his family? I guess. Does Luke Cage live happily after after? I don't know.
Does he get back with his family? His wife's dead.
Well, he gets to play his daughter.
Wait a minute, his wife is dead in this movie and in 300?
They're always
dead.
No, his wife isn't dead in 300.
No.
Yes, they did kill her in 300.
He dies in 300.
Yeah, no, his wife is still.
Oh, that's right. The wife
kills McNulty.
Yeah, okay.
And no, but his wife is dead in what the fuck else?
London, Olympus, he's always like the
you gotta have a dead wife.
agent guy.
Disney taught us that.
You gotta have some baggage.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody dead.
Wait, Disney?
Absolutely.
Every Disney movie is everyone's an orphan. Name a Disney movie that has two parents.
I was gonna say The Lion King for a little bit.
Well, for part of it, yeah.
You're right, because Fievel got lost. Dumbo.
I guess
Homeward Bound.
Fievel.
Fox and the Hound? Nope.
Mighty Ducks Part 2.
Even Pinocchio is bad.
Pinocchio's a single parent
Pinocchio's
home.
a single dad.
Yeah.
Dumbo?
There's no dad in Dumbo.
There's no mom either. Yes, there
Yeah,
is
they
a
lock
mom.
her up. They lock
her up. Yeah, he definitely got a mom.
As long as we're not talking about plane anymore, I'm happy.
Hey, so for you viewers out there, because now I'm going down a rabbit hole. Besides Plane and Gerard Butler not having a wife in movies, are there any Disney movies that have both parents?
Let us know.
Let us know.
Drop us fan mail if
Okay.
you're listening to this, or comment on whatever you're seeing it on. This is probably
Little
gonna be-
Mermaid.
No, definitely
No
not. Yeah.
There was no mom.
Aladdin. He had no parents.
Lilo and Stitch. No fucking
Yeah.
parents.
No parents.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
but she was like,
Listen.
but
Oh, but she still has
But to
problems.
go with our first of all, to
Still
go
has
with our original premise, she still had a lot of trauma of like having to
She
deal with
does.
powers and being locked up. Also, I think in Frozen 2, isn't it? Don't we learn that Anna's parents or she's adopted or something?
She is.
Is that
You're
it?
right.
Well, there you go.
And she was kind of killed and brought back to life.
Oh.
Princess Tiana.
Well, she had the frog. I feel any movie called Princess and the
She
Frog.
came from parents. She had to work.
Okay.
She's the only
Okay.
working princess.
Okay.
All right.
So she had a
Okay.
mom and a dad, and she kissed the frog and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Princess Tiana.
All right.
There
Shout
we
out
go.
to you, Princess Tiana.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is-
Anyway,
that was a lot.
Now that we've covered
I
that,
think a dead wife is the action hero equivalent.
Like to go and define what you're looking for.
Right,
That has to
yeah.
be.
yeah.
You have to avenge. I have to avenge.
Yes, because there's always like they've overcome something and now they're the hero.
Mhm.
Yeah, this guy, he was just looking out for his crew.
Let me
What a
ask you-
dedicated captain.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, do you think most pilots would like,
Do you think if you were on a plane and it crashed and the pilot started telling you what to do, you'd be like, you crashed the fucking
I don't
plane.
know.
You're not in charge.
That
now."
was going to be my question.
You know-
Like, was he the hero in this,
I-
or was
think he was
Luke Cage the hero in this?
they were
Mm.
both. I think, but in my mind, Gerard Butler was the man with the plan. He was the man that kept the spirits up.
Yeah.
He kept going. At one point, Luke Cage ran off.
Mm.
And but
Anything he did though was gravy. Like,
Yeah.
he could have just disappeared. He did at the end.
yeah,
So he could have done that from the beginning. I think
Yeah.
he's like got the wherewithal to just make his escape.
Yeah, I think he was a good guy.
yeah, no, he was good.
Okay, so speaking of escape, when they got in the plane, they hotwired it or whatever. This plane that doesn't work. This one only plane that can hit.
You know, we're
Yep.
never inviting Brad.
Are you kidding me? It's Christmas for you. He brought you
This
everything.
one plane that
Just
doesn't
one
He
work.
brought donuts.
He did bring
that
donuts.
is the only one that can't be hit by lightning because every plane gets hit by
Thank you,
lightning.
Brad.
And they hotwire it. It takes him 45 fucking minutes to get the plane. How long is this runway?
You know what that is, right?
And going. And the whole time, guesstimate how many bullets were fired into this fucking
Oh my
plane.
God!
Probably a lot.
I mean,
It
like you
was
said, aim at the
ridiculous.
pilot.
It was
And-
nonstop. Fucking finally
They
fly.
were able to get it up.
Who was the person that was shooting?
The
Wall.
The wall.
The
Was it the
Blackwater Marks or
Yeah.
who were so forgettable. And I think the movie would have been better if it had just been the two guys,
Taking
working together.
Yeah,
yeah?
But they threw in Team 6 or
they threw that in because I think they were trying to make it semi-realistic and like, well, they're going to need professional help to get
Yeah.
away from these people. Then
Right.
also they needed a reason to get the money to Luke Cage.
Yes. But when
Um,
these guys show up, they're like, okay, Captain, what do we do now?
Yeah, it's like, why are you should be calling the shots, former.
There's no chopper? You're just here now?
Yeah, and what about their plane?
And then they flew. Right.
That was my question. Like, where did their plane go?
It's probably
Did
on
they
the.
just drop them off and then?
No, like that. Well, maybe.
I
Maybe
don't
they
know.
just
They're
drop 'em
so
off.
forgettable. They're so like not.
Even
they left
even the
around.
made up pilot forgot about them.
Yeah. They're like, oh, what? I
Like
don't
he
know.
was like, cover me, and by the time he was being covered, he was
Yeah.
like, that was
Yeah.
very confusing for me. Let's rate it.
Oh, let's rate it. All right.
Let's rate it.
All right.
Let's explain to him how we do our rating.
I know how you do it. And
You know?
listen, I want to say something to you guys. I think I've come here with genuine love tonight, right? I've been love bombing CJ.
I
got
do.
donuts.
I love you too.
Thank
all
you.
right?
You have
I'm talking
donuts.
about love. You
Okay.
hear what I'm saying? I mean, after this podcast,
Oh, blue eyes.
the three of us up in the bathtub,
Okay.
we make some things happen and take this to the next level.
Okay.
all
Let's
right?
do it.
That's the kind of love I mean.
With
And my
bubbles.
love has many facets. One of them is a little rugged. It's called tough love. Can I?
Yes.
All right. Let's.
May I give you guys a little tough love?
I would
I'm,
love
I'm
to
ready.
hear it.
She's liquored up. I'm in a good mood.
Am I?
Your Fast and the Furious rating system is fucking ridiculous. It's all due respect. This is coming from a place of caring.
But you don't like them.
Don't understand it. It's if you like it, love. Fast 2 is good. Fast is good. Furious is sometimes neutral and sometimes good.
Yeah.
But I'm not here to shit on y'all. I came here with options. All right. May I? Are you open
please do.
to hearing this? All right. So, all right. Could streamline it. Fast, Furious.
Okay.
All right. Just like Siskel and Ebert, thumbs up, thumbs down. That worked for decades. You could just say it's fast, fast women, fast cars, fast food, good. Right? Furious, bad. That's it.
Okay.
That's easy enough. All right. If you like a big spectrum, you could just take different Vin Diesels and have that be what you relate. I mean, it's a little more vague, but you could have.
I like the Vin Diesel.
Right. You could have Find Me Guilty Vin Diesel, Iron Giant, Riddick, whatever. And then that's what you feel. And here's the best part. That one, that system, the Venn diagram.
All
right.
Of Vin Diesel?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I'm not opposed to to that.
Well, here's one that the final option, right?
Would Drew love it?
Maybe we'll find out. All right. So basically, what your system is a star, 1 to 4 star.
Absolutely.
System. All right. So instead of what you got, what if you had Vin electric, Vin hybrid, Vin gasoline, Vin diesel, and that is your system? Because every time I listen to this podcast, which I listen to all the time, I'm like, all right. So you got to. Okay, good is natural. Anyway, it confuses me sometimes. But to answer your question, I find this kind of right in the fucking middle. Like, what is that? Is that Furious? I'm furious though. I'm just sort of like, okay.
Let's pause on giving it a rating. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna make an edit to the Too Fast, Too Furious rating because I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
And it's gonna be harder for guests because they'll have to actually make a call. Too Fast, you loved it. Fast, you liked it. Furious, you didn't like it. Too Furious, you hated it.
Okay.
And there's no more I don't care. You have to commit.
I'm going to say Too Fast. I loved it. It was great.
That's
movie I ever
that's
saw.
a lie.
I retract everything I said. It's wonderful. Because it shows you that like when a black person and white people work together.
Is that what it shows you?
Is that what we got out of it? Okay.
Incredible things can happen when you give each other a chance and you just get a high five for all that. Fuck, man.
Just thought it was fast.
Okay.
Liked it. I think I would tell somebody else about it if they hadn't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just here's something funny. I would watch this on a plane if you know what I'm saying.
I don't think they show it on a plane.
They would or not, but this is to me.
Love it. An option for plane movies should be like just plane wreck movies.
Just that scene from Fight Club where the fucking midnight collision.
The reason I say that is just because it's just such a quick movie.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on a flight and then you can watch something else right after it, or if you don't, but it's just a quick movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's how I feel about it.
So it's not the prequel to Snakes on a Plane.
No.
Well, I thought that too.
I kept waiting for Snakes or Samuel L. Jackson to show up. And none of them. So I'm gonna give it because especially now that we took out our middle option, I'm gonna give it a Furious. It was okay, but like I didn't think like, wow, that was awesome. And as I've been talking about it with other people, I haven't been like, this was a good movie. I
will say if I had been drinking and watching it with friends, I probably would have had more fun.
Yeah.
But I was sort of watching it almost like homework because I was like, it's not,
I am tempted to give this one a fast. Even though I just said Furious, but I know for a fact it's not a Too Furious. And last week and the week before, we've watched some train wrecks of movies for me.
Yeah, I heard the 2012.
2012 was fine, even though it was a bit of a wreck. The other two ones after that one were.
That could have been called Plane. That would have made more sense. If that was
there was more Plane in 2012 than there was in Plane.
Yeah, I'm just giving it a fast.
Okay,
I'll give it a fast.
You get a fast?
I'll get whatever you want.
So we're fast.
We're just fasting with this one. Yeah.
Fasting with this one.
Yeah.
I'm not fasting.
All right, we are going to end this.
I live my life a quarter. That's okay.
No, we're not ending this yet. We got to do my best bits.
All right.
Oh.
You got to guess.
But I love y'all. So before you even tell me your options, I want to guess out of the fucking blue.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's what a fan I am. I'm peeking. Sorry. All right. So I'm going to guess
my best bit.
Both of you.
Okay.
I mean, I might miss it with it.
All right. Also, I should say this because we're making a competition. If he guesses correctly your best bit, I get an instant +5.
Yes, you do.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
you do. And
Well,
I will
and
not. If it's on here,
it's
if
gotta
it's
be
one of
right.
these,
Yeah. It's. I mean, don't
even if it's one of
patronize
these,
me.
no,
All
no,
right.
no. If it's one of these, you get it.
One of them?
Even if it's one of them.
Okay.
All right. I think
So let's see.
I think CJ's
Hold on, let me
favorite.
pull back. Let me pull
Okay.
it up.
She's got to go look at her.
Okay, go.
CJ's favorite line in the movie, part of the movie, is "Mon Capitan." I think just when he said that, that's
Okay, I
probably
didn't write that down, but that is one.
Damn.
That I did enjoy that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But what I wrote down.
all
Keep
right,
going.
all
Keep
right.
going.
And then what do you think? What do you think?
All
My
right, for
best.
Drew, it's a little more complicated, hard to explain. When the plane is trying to take off for 45 goddamn minutes, the fucking main bad guy, whoever, who looks like the guy from the raid or whatever,
Right.
he parks his car in front of a plane to stop it, then stands between the plane and the car and is shooting, and then the front wheels of the fucking plane bang right in his fucking face. I LOL'd at that. I thought that was the best part of the whole movie.
Was
I
that
think
yours?
that's Drew's favorite.
I did not pick a best scene because I didn't have to, but I thought to myself when I was watching, Absurd Deaths
That
would have
was-
been the direction I would have gone, and that one would have absolutely made the cut.
Why
Well-
would you not get out of the way? That was like when Austin Powers ran over the guy with the fucking.
Well, I hate
Scene.
to say this.
All right, sorry. Well,
I hate to say
thought I
this,
knew
but
you.
Drew got the 5 points.
No, was it one of your
Well,
scenes?
what-
It was the scene he just said.
Really, out of the three you
It was
wrote?
those 3.
That was
That
your
was
favorite.
that was my favorite.
Ooh, that's-
What I wanted to do was I wanted you all to guess my favorite shooting or
Well,
one of those scenes.
just for no points, just tell me what yours were.
Yeah.
And then I mean,
I wanted you to guess that one scene right there, the end scene,
okay.
Yep.
the end shooting scene, when they land in the jungle.
Mhm.
And because they were like the big scenes, and then I did the one where they were actually captured by the terrorists, and the guy got his head cut off.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that was a good. That well, I mean, that was a
brutal.
good. Yeah,
Pointless.
yeah,
So, but that scene with and then he was trying to do the grenade,
yeah.
and then the plane. No, I was like, shut the. I thoroughly enjoyed that. You got 5 points.
Yeah, well, there, and I think that basically, I'm either one above you or tied.
I think you're one above
So
me.
yeah, I haven't.
Thank you, babe. You got it.
Yeah, orange juice.
A little orange juice, yeah. I think I think you're
Yeah,
one above me now.
yeah, that works. Well, we still have a million movies in the season. It feels like so.
He's winning. Okay, so
Well, what's yours?
for you guys out there, Drew is officially in the lead
We're
by
gonna
1
keep it that
point.
way. I'm never losing this contest ever again. I lost in season 2, and my life hasn't been the same.
Another thing you guys talk about is when they do the thing where one character says a line to a guy, and then later the other guy says the line back to him.
Yeah.
We did that in this. I can't remember what the line is anymore, though. I know that.
Yeah, that's a good. That's like a Vin Dieselism.
Yes. It's a
Oh
very-
yeah,
it's
so it was
very-
a Vin Dieselism.
Well, we never know. I can't remember what the fuck the line was. But
It might have been a homage to Fast and Furious. We never know.
Everything's a
Yeah,
homage to
at this
Fast-
Everything.
point.
everything goes back to Fast and Furious as it should,
Everything.
as God
There
intends.
was some car stuff, a bus. There was stuff.
It's like the plane itself was a homage to it.
Yeah, this the wreck, but it kept
Yeah.
going, and everyone
That's,
still.
and that could
Yeah.
be why, because it was just like it didn't matter. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
They did the one thing that Fast and Furious never will do. They killed off some of their characters.
They
They
did.
killed a couple.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think that scene with the terrorists, that was my probably second favorite scene.
I better get out of here before Kenny comes home and beats the shit out of
Oh,
me.
honey, he's already home.
Right.
Brad, are you gonna come back?
To this show or to like park across the street from your house? I know. Yeah.
He's already got.
Either one. Either one.
Either one?
Of
You were
course.
delightful, and I loved hearing about how you've watched our stuff and that you have opinions on what we do.
Sure. I
and
mean,
it's-
I always see clips on Instagram or whatever,
Yeah.
but I don't really watch on YouTube. But I do listen. It's always good to have a podcast to listen to, and that's very nice.
well, thank you.
And yeah.
What?
I'm
what?
honored and grateful that you let me on here.
The
And
fact that you came, I'm just like geeked.
shit.
I'm so happy.
You're
Well,
a
me
comedy
too.
legend, man. You
Like,
you were one of
I have
you were one of the OGs.
Oh, I'm just some old guy.
Now you are, but you used to be young and
I'm just
happening.
a simple woodworker.
You're
you
a
know?
silver fox.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you both
for my
having me.
cupcakes
Of course, enjoy your cupcakes.
and my
Yeah.
mimosa
Don't accidentally eat a cocoa nut or you'll.
and my
Of
cowboy Carter.
course.
And I mean, and my birthday gift from from a couple of months ago.
In fact, let me
And
Venmo you something.
and what are you doing now? He's Venmoing me now. I don't know why. I can't do
So
that.
Drew Davis, comedy.
Because, because that ain't nothing to me. All right, I can hold
He's
you
got the
down.
money, man. He's a carpenter. Also, next week we're watching The Walking Tall with The Rock.
Ooh,
Ooh.
And that was his like what third action movie ever?
It had to be second or third. It was Scorpion King was one, and then I know because we're doing both of them, The Rundown and Walking Tall. We're not doing Scorpion King. That it was on the original list, but when we cut it,
Do people get to make suggestions of movies that you could watch?
yeah,
We actually had people
I'm
sending
saying
in.
like guests.
yeah. What movie should we watch
It has to be action because this is our action season.
for now, and then we
Okay,
may eventually.
Well, at some point, I think you should watch Death Proof because it's Cars,
Who?
Quentin Tarantino, Death Proof.
Ooh,
I
sounds
think
good.
you would both like it. I
Yeah,
don't know if you've seen it. Kurt Russell. It's
Love it.
It's great. I think
Let's
you
do it.
know.
Yeah.
That's gonna
It'll be on the list.
But thank you guys. Make sure shout out to D&D for sponsoring us. Shouts out to Brad for coming, hanging out. Where can they find you at? Do you want people to follow you?
Just parked across the street from your house.
Street. You can
Hang
still
out in the
find
bushes outside of CJ's back.
Just hit us up. If he's in a show, we will let you guys know.
Nobody gives a shit. If Courtney Warner's doing a show, she'll probably put me on, and then I'll ruin the show.
We have her for a couple episodes coming out.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a joy. I love Courtney.
she's a pookie pookie. That's
She's
my
another
baby.
one who's about to go in the stratosphere.
She's amazing.
Like this one.
She's amazing. So thank you so much for coming
Of
and my
course.
gifts. Shouts out to all of you guys for watching us. Make sure you listen, subscribe. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. You can check us out. I think we have something on Reddit, if I'm not
Yeah, but those other ones are the better ones.
Yeah. Just make sure you like, subscribe, all of it.
Could I ask you one last question?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's the best way to live your life?
Well, the best way to live your life is a quarter mile at a time.
Love it. See you all later.